These decorations are so tasteless.
Have something against the armor we knights hold sacred, my oh-so-refined bloodborne lady.
Now that you mention it, it does look a lot like what you're wearing. So, this is the church's style?
Mr. Goldland was just an obscure merchant a few years ago. His rise to maritime adventurer? That was thanks to the church's support. Decorating the captain's quarters with retired knight armor, that's his way of showing gratitude. Reverence, even.
Right. So, putting it plainly, it's just sucking up.
How dare you speak of Captain Goldland with such contempt? He's a generous man with grand ambitions. He treats every crew member like family.
You're really something, you know that? Always snarking about your own captain, but here you are, praising someone else's like he's a saint.
What do you know? My team's been guarding this ship for years. We have history with Captain Goldland. But Van Helsing, he just strolls in on the back of his connections and snatches command of the security detail. Unforgivable.
Well, from what you're saying, it's just this time, right? No need to throw a tantrum. Talk about being petty.
You don't get it. Exactly because it's this time.
Don't tell me this is one of those cliché plots where you and your pals have been scheming for ages, and then Lifeless Eye swoops in and ruins everything.
You know too much.
No, I was just running my mouth.
She's a heretic bloodborne. Arrest her, dead or alive.
But Mr. Van Helsing said we can't harm them before a proper interrogation.
Van Helsing's in league with these heretics. Just wait till we get back. I'll bury him in charges.
Oh, look who's talking. Pot, meet kettle.
Why is it so noisy? Is it mealtime already?
Hey, Dumb Wolf, get up! These knights aren't here to play nice. Go teach them a lesson.
An ambush? Leave it to me. The sky's spinning. I feel sick.
Oh, hang in there. They're just some grunts under that lifeless eyes. Take them out quick and you can go back to resting.
Oh, let's see if that sharp tongue of yours still works once you're on the gallows.
Win or lose, I must survive.
For the greater good! Come at me!
And sever all doubt!
This shall be the final one. Come at me!
Seems the Silver Cross has its share of internal conflicts.
If you're referring to Jones, they're just ordinary knights. Their conflict is none of your concern.
It's said most Silver Cross members operate alone, rarely commanding their own forces.
This escort duty was originally his assignment. I joined on short notice because it aligned with my objectives.
You're quite open about having a purpose of your own.
Just as you make no effort to hide your identity.
Let me guess. Your purpose has something to do with a secret hidden aboard this ship. Or perhaps it lies at our destination, Sunset Isle. Maybe I'm being too nosy.
And I suspect your identity goes far beyond the simple label of Bloodborne. Those crimson eyes of yours hide secrets yet unseen. I will uncover them all.
Ooh, there they go again! Little William, can you feel it? That sweet tension in the air!
All I feel is disgust. One's a repulsive heretic who snuck aboard, and the other's an arrogant noble who muscled his way into power. William, that was rather discourteous. Whatever their status on land, here they are my guests. Welcome aboard the El Dorado. But crisp, Captain, setting Van Helsing aside, That silver-haired one not only has no invitation, he's supposedly a Bloodborne. That only makes them rarer guests. My dear brother, you must never forget our creed. The sea is fair. No matter how noble or mighty you are, its waves will engulf your arrogance. The sea is free, whether you're a commoner or a sinner. Its secrets open to your courage.
It seems his speech at the mast wasn't just for show. He truly lives by those words.
So they're actually brothers.
Indeed. William is the captain's younger brother. And yet, he chose me, a complete outsider, as his first mate. I am deeply grateful.
But Kristoff! Even putting aside their identities, they caused trouble on deck just moments ago. Conflicts aboard ship are like storms at sea. They can strike at any time. Our duty is to weather them together and seek the rainbow after the rain.
Ho ho ho! As expected of the magnanimous Captain Goldland. Now that's a true sailor spirit.
More importantly, I heard one of our guests is feeling unwell. I've arranged a rest area near the crew quarters. Let's take her there to recover.
The unwell guest?
Weren't you supposed to be watching them, Jones?
That wretch, muscle-bound broad. Even seasick, she's still a menace.
Let's be clear. He attacked us first. We were only defending ourselves.
He flew backward with just a light punch. It's not my fault. I'm not feeling so good.
Bob, escort the seasick lady and Mr. Jones to the rest area. William, lower the sails and take the helm. As for the remaining guests, I'll attend to them myself.
Aye, Captain. This way, my lovely guests. Amy just changed the mattresses. It should make for a good night's rest.
Kristoff, you really giving them a rest area? They're troublemaking stowaways! Can't you see how unwell she is? Or did you not understand what I just said? Aye, Captain.
What? I'm not even seasick! Why do I have to go? Ugh! I'll end up having to take care of her again.
As captain, I sincerely apologize for the discourtesy shown by William and the others.
We lost the invitation ourselves. Their suspicion is understandable.
As for that, I heard the quiz report. It seems someone mixed up the invitation I sent to Mr. Kane with his manifest. You must be the representatives I invited on his behalf.
They believed us that easily.
This manifest bears the seal of the Puppet Association. They're the only ones capable of selling wine to Mr. Kane at 500,000 solly. That alone tells me enough.
There's usually competition between merchant associations. You seem rather fond of this Puppet Association.
There are no eternal friends. Only eternal profits. Such is the way among merchants. In any case, both buyer and seller are old acquaintances of mine. To me, this manifest is as good as an invitation.
Something's been bothering me. How do you know Kane? And why invite him aboard?
He never mentioned me. Back when we were still a small association, he'd regularly purchase cosmetics and special mirrors from me.
He's still conscious about that scar on his face after all.
Now that the stowaway matter is settled, I'll take my leave, Captain Goldland.
Aren't you going to arrest me? Carry out that trial you mentioned.
Earlier you spoke of Sunset Isle with such gravity. It's likely your destination as well. Until then, you'll remain aboard this ship, Silver-haired. And I'll have plenty of time to watch your every move.
Aren't you worried these Bloodborne might sprout wings and fly away? Just like the legends say?
If you truly had wings strong enough to cross the sea, you wouldn't have risked boarding a ship in the first place. I'll go check on Jones's injuries. That Bathory lady is there too, isn't she? Between the two of you, she's the one who looks more like a Bloodborne to me.
One moment, Mr. Van Helsing. Speaking of Jones, it seems he's been repeatedly disrespectful regarding the guard arrangements. Given our long-standing dealings, allow me to offer my sincere apologies.
Captain Goldland, is there something you need? Would you like a meal prepared?
I need to entertain our guests. Who's on duty in the kitchen right now?
After the 2 recent stowaway disturbances, Amy, since she's not part of the combat detail, was sent to the kitchen.
Amy. She's the girl we met on deck. The one with the tear markings.
What? You sent Amy to the kitchen? We still have 3 days left at sea. At this rate, our supplies won't last through the night.
But Amy said she noticed you hadn't been resting, Captain. She wanted to help you stay up by preparing something special. She promised she wouldn't sneak any food.
I appreciate the gesture, but let the crew dine first. They've endured enough in this weather.
William has arranged for the crew to take their meals on deck in turns. We're just waiting on you, Captain.
Don't pin it all on me. You're always in motion. Surely you haven't eaten either.
Once again, you've seen through me, sir.
Then off with you. 4 glasses of red wine will suffice for now.
I thought as much. I've already brought some from the kitchen.
My apologies, everyone. For now, I can only offer you some wine. Though I'm afraid it won't compare to the fine vintages of the Corel estate.
If it's just ordinary wine, I'll pass.
I'll pass as well. I don't partake in anything that clouds the mind.
I'm sorry. I really can't drink alcohol.
Looks like I'll be drinking alone then. To a safe voyage.
What's happening? Has the storm come early?
This weather, these tremors, feels just like the day before the tsunami. Damn it.
Mr. Van Helsing, are you all right?
Don't worry, this doesn't feel like rough seas. It feels more like something's wrong with the ship itself.
That was too easy.
Is this a dream? Did I...
We still have a long journey ahead.
The ship just lurched violently. Did something happen here?
Some rope appeared out of nowhere and tangled itself around the rudder post. Completely jammed the helm.
There's a knot at the end of the rope. Someone tied it deliberately.
Outrageous! Who would pull such a malicious prank?
Didn't you rush here with us the moment you heard the commotion? Why are you only arriving now?
As captain, the crew's safety is my top priority. I had to check the deck first. Make sure no one was injured. Have you found the problem, Bob? What exactly happened here?
Reporting in, Captain! I settled Mr. Jones. He's still unconscious in the last rest cabin. Then escorted the 2 seasick ladies to the second cabin. That's when the ship suddenly lurched. I rushed over to the crew's quarters to check. By the time I arrived, this is what I saw.
Untie that knot immediately. We need to resume sailing. We can't let the guests grow uneasy.
Strange. It's not even a sailor's knot. It's really hard to untie.
Or maybe your fingers are just too thick?
How dare you, Van Helsing! Making me sound like some giant brute?
Well, judging by the result, you certainly brute forced the knot open.
Careful, Bob. Try not to damage my ship.
Why? I wasn't even using my full strength. What?
Did the ship just shake again?
It felt weaker this time. Even Van Helsing barely reacted.
What am I, your personal seismograph? Don't think I missed that little jab, silver-haired. But yes, the vibration was different. More like something heavy crashing to the floor. and it came from just behind that wall.
From the guest rooms?
Why is there a crowd here? And why did you take so long to get here? A proper helmsman should respond instantly to emergencies. You posted me at the upper wheelhouse. It takes time to get down here. The sailors who came with me can vouch for that.
That's right. William reported the helm was jammed. Right after that, the ship shook, and he rushed down here with us.
Don't be too hard on yourself, William. This wasn't your fault. Someone sabotaged the rudder with that rope.
What? Why would someone...
From what Bob's saying, William doesn't sound like much of a sailor.
Ha! William? He's never cared for the sea or being a sailor since he was a boy. Always preferred tinkering with strange contraptions. Good thing he's the captain's brother.
That's enough, Bob. Those aren't the kind of things you should be bragging about.
That scream. It came from behind the wall.
Did something heavy fall on one of the guests?
No, that's little Amy's voice! Don't be scared, little Amy! Uncle Bob is coming!
Bob. He's always reliable when the crew needs him. But when it comes to Amy, he gets far too anxious and impulsive.
They seem close.
The rest of you, with me. Something's happening aboard this ship. No one wanders off alone. Everyone stays where I can see them.
What's happening on this ship? What's going on here now? Bob, what happened to Amy?
Little Amy's fine. Just a bit startled.
Startled? What could possibly frighten someone like Amy?
That's...
It's Aaron!
He's dead.
What? Aaron? Why would anyone... Who would kill him? Of all the times for Storm to hit... William, take the helm. The wheel must not be left unattended. Aaron! Mr. Van Helsing is in charge of ship security for this voyage. The Silver Cross specializes in handling matters like this. Leave it to him. But, Chris! Aye, Captain. This useless fool!
It seems the captain isn't quite as polished and gentle as he looks.
His body's still warm. No sign of rigor mortis yet. He died only moments ago. A rope around the neck, blood under the fingernails, and scratch marks. All signs of a violent struggle before death.
Was he strangled here?
It's possible, but we need more clues and evidence. Miss Amy, you were the first to find him. Please tell us exactly what you saw.
Me? I was in the kitchen next door, preparing some food. Then, I heard something heavy crash to the ground over here, so I came to check.
Were you in the kitchen the entire time before that?
I went to the kitchen after greeting those two passengers on deck.
I remember. We met just before the last bell rang.
Indeed. And not long after that, we had that dispute over being accused as stowaways.
Now that you mention it, when I first arrived in the kitchen, I ran into second mate Aaron. He was there too.
He was in the kitchen. Did you notice anything unusual about him?
He had his back to me when I walked in. As soon as he noticed me, he left. I figured he was sneaking some food and bolted when he got caught.
Not everyone's like you, Amy. Always thinking about food.
Has anyone seen Aaron since then?
We thought it was strange too. Aaron was supposed to be patrolling the deck, but he never showed up.
Right. William did complain about it during our dispute.
But that was before the bell rang. If no one's seen him since...
Then he never returned to the deck. Captain Goldland, do you have a map of this area? Roughly 1 bell ago, Miss Amy entered the kitchen. She encountered Aaron, who should have returned to his post, but never did.
This portrait is surprisingly well done. You can tell who it is at a glance.
Impressive, isn't it? Little Amy drew that. Oh, she's so talented. Remarkable, right?
Oh, Bob.
Oh, did I embarrass you, little Amy?
Please, praise me some more.
Stop interrupting. Now, back to the deduction. After leaving the kitchen, Aaron should have gone back up to the deck to resume his duties, but no one saw him there.
Then, what was it supposed to mean?
It means he neither returned to the deck nor stayed in the kitchen. He could only have gone down to the storage rooms, or straight into this cabin where the murder occurred.
I must admit, your deduction is sound. Captain Goldland, does this guest cabin connect to any other parts of the ship?
No, it doesn't. This cabin only has one door, facing the kitchen. The other 3 sides are solid walls, no windows at all.
What about that window? The one overhead?
That's just a ventilation panel. It connects to the deck, but it can't be opened. And it's way too high for anyone to reach anyway. By the way, just so you know, the crew quarters, where I just fixed the rudder entanglement, are right behind the farthest wall.
Right across from here? Then that heavy thud we heard must have been...
I know what you're thinking, silver-haired. But we need to rule out another possibility first. Could the storage room downstairs connect to anywhere else?
No, the storage room is mainly used for fresh supplies. It's built like a cold room, completely sealed except for the staircase leading to the kitchen.
More importantly, the door between the kitchen and storage room is normally locked. Only the captain and the assigned kitchen manager have the keys.
Who holds the keys right now?
Naturally, one is with me, part of my magnificent ring of keys.
The other one's with me. I always volunteer for kitchen duty, so Jack, the one in charge today, was nice enough to lend it to me.
Jack?
That dutiful sailor. The one who follows the rules to the letter.
One last question. Who was assigned to guard the deck near the bow at that time?
If I remember correctly, it was former Captain Jones. He left for the bathroom once, then stayed with us afterward.
So you're Jack, after all.
Captain? Even you forgot my name?
Of course not. It was only teasing. How could I ever forget the name of one of my dear family members?
I see. I understand now.
Mr. Van Helsing, after all these questions, do you know who did it?
Tell us! Who did it? I must avenge Aaron right away!
My deduction thus far is based on the premise that second mate Aaron was strangled to death in this guest room, and his killer was here as well.
What do you mean? Stop playing games, Van Helsing! Just tell us who it is!
The last time anyone saw second mate Aaron was in the kitchen, about 1 bell ago. From then until the discovery of his body, no one saw him return to the deck. This means that during the entire time, he could only have been in 2 places.
Either the guest room or the kitchen.
If he stayed in the guest room, then only Amy, who was already on this floor, and Jones, who was guarding the entrance, would have had the opportunity to reach him there. If he stayed in the kitchen.
Then Amy must be lying.
Exactly. When we eliminate all contradictory possibilities, the ones left standing, however improbable, are closest to the truth. And right now, the most suspicious connection is clear. The last person to see Aaron alive and the first person to discover his body, Miss Amy. Both times, it was you.
So it really was me?
So, you did it? Little Amy, Wait, what? You're saying Amy did it?
As I said, my deduction is based on the premise that Aaron was strangled here in this guest room. It's what brings us closest to the truth.
No. Little Van Helsing, you must be wrong somewhere. How could little Amy possibly be a murderer?
The motive is what we must investigate next.
But you also said former Captain Jones had the opportunity to enter the guest room. Why couldn't it have been him?
Exactly! Are you covering for one of your own?
Because of the time of death.
How ironic. The only one thinking along the right lines is you, my heretic enemy.
What do you mean? Why couldn't it have been Jones? Didn't he leave his post earlier?
According to Joe, Jones did briefly leave his post, but that was before the bell rang.
It's Jack, but you can just call me that dutiful sailor if you like.
After that, Jones was never alone again. Not until that Bathory broad knocked him unconscious. He's still lying in the lounge at the other end of the ship.
Meanwhile, Aaron's time of death was just moments ago.
No! Oh, we must have missed something. There has to be another possibility. Like, what if the killer didn't come through the door at all?
But there aren't any windows here.
Then they must have walked through the walls!
Walk through walls? Can someone really do that?
You're being accused of murder and you're getting excited? Don't tell me you're thinking about learning that trick.
Then I could come and go from the kitchen whenever I wanted. I'd never have to borrow keys again.
I once heard a bard say that Bloodborne could pass through walls to enter human homes and drink their blood. That's it. It must have been Miss Bathory. She admitted she was a Bloodborne, didn't she? Rope on the rudder. She must have done that too! It was all to lure me away so she could kill Aaron! It has to be her!
Walking through walls is just an unproven legend. Can you truly do that?
I certainly can't.
Bah! And you call yourself a Silver Cross heretic hunter? You'd rather slander little Amy than go after the Bloodborne! I'm going to confront her myself!
Bob, calm down. Let's hear Mr. Van Helsing's deduction first. Hey, wait! Are you defying the captain's orders? This man...
Noah?
Aren't you going after them? I won't stop you this time.
I want to stay here. Look for any clues we may have overlooked. Just like you.
Just like me, huh? We do get along surprisingly well. But that's only because we're trapped together at sea. For now, we have no reason to draw our blades. But once we reach land, our weapons will remind us of our identities.
You are Van Helsing, a hunter of the Silver Cross, our enemy. But as for who I am, even when we reach land, I might not remember.
What's this? Another soul trapped in the same tale? The price of power is losing your memory and self.
A few days ago, I set out on a journey with no preparation to find out who I am. An answer I'm not even sure I want to know.
Sentimental fools always think they are unique. But who among us hasn't lost fragments of memory along the way? As for me, Van Helsing is my name. Heretic Hunter is my occupation. That is enough to answer who I am.
But those are things others have defined for you. When I ask myself this question, that's not the answer I'm searching for. Haven't you ever wondered whether the you today is truly the same as the you from yesterday? Whether the person you think you are is really you?
Don't lose yourself in the question, Silverhaired. Perhaps being human is the answer itself. Each person is an answer the world has dreamed up. Every soul you meet, every story you live, is a collision of answers, creating new ones, transforming into new lives.
I just met someone who had been waiting for me for 20 years. And I couldn't give him a new answer, nor could I help him find a new path.
Perhaps this proves he is one of the few who truly knows who they are. He believes the answer he received long ago is the truth of his life.
Then I must also seek out the answers I can find. At least until I uncover the truth about my own life.
At times like these, what we need is a new clue. Something to open a new door in this dark labyrinth of truth.
You noticed it too. The rope used to strangle second mate Aaron.
You must have also seen the biggest flaw with this murder weapon. There are rust stains at the end.
More importantly, it was cut deliberately. Which means...
the rope must have been much longer.
Then, perhaps we need to overturn our assumption that the killer strangled Aaron inside this cabin.
Because theoretically, with a rope long enough, the killer could have murdered Aaron from somewhere else entirely.
And in this windowless cabin, this rope could lead us to a new door.
After all that complicated talk, are you finally going to pass through walls? Though the ceiling is a little high for me.
Why are you still here?
You two look like you were about to demonstrate going through walls. I stayed to secretly learn it.
Sorry to disappoint you. We don't actually possess that kind of ability.
I see. What a waste. All of that pointless talk for nothing. I'm leaving.
No, wait. Even though you're no longer our prime suspect, I still need you to stay here. There's something I need to confirm. And I hope you'll help.
She's finally asleep.
Settle down, Climb.
She hasn't slept at all since we left that place. Have some sweet dreams, you silly wolf. I never realized how hard it is to take care of someone. I should have let Iona watch over her. I'll go find her now. Is someone talking? It's coming from next door. Isn't that the resting cabin for that armored fool who got humiliated by Lifeless Eyes? Is he already awake?
I knew this plan was too risky. Now he's already suspicious of you, and you're severely underestimating Van Helsing's intelligence. He's genuinely skilled at this sort of thing, and soon he'll be suspicious of me too.
Who is he talking to? Why isn't the other person saying anything? Should I transform and sneak into the next room? You scared me!
Aha! Caught you red-handed! You were trying to phase through the wall!
What are you even talking about? What's with the aggression?
I challenge you, Bloodborne of Bathory! In my authority as first mate of the El Dorado, I hereby issue my challenge!
Win or lose, I must survive.
Sever all doubt!
For the traitor god!
Curtain falls.
Stand here and repel any foe that dares approach!
This shall be the final.
Curtain falls.
Come back!
Look forward and sever all doubt!
For the traitor god! Stand here and repel any foe that dares approach!
This shall be the final requiem.
I don't know what you're up to, you headscarf bear, but if it's a fight you want, take it outside. Don't you dare disturb my friend's rest.
I got a bit carried away. I didn't notice her. My apologies. Your friend must be sleeping really soundly not to wake up from all this noise.
She's just exhausted. She needs time to recover.
Let's go elsewhere to talk.
Thank goodness none of you are hurt. It seems the misunderstanding has been cleared.
First, the headscarf bear barges in causing trouble, and Iona doesn't even lift a finger to help. Where's Noah when you need him? Nobody's worried about us at all.
Because we all believe Bob is actually a kind and caring person.
We've had so much happen today, we haven't even properly welcomed you aboard yet. Forgive our discourtesy, Lady Bathory.
Just keep an eye on your caring crew. And make sure they don't keep delivering room service one after another.
I was wrong to accuse you without cause. And I still refuse to believe Aaron was killed by someone from our crew. Under Captain Goldland's leadership, everyone on this ship is family. There's no way a murderer who would harm their own family exists here.
What are you talking about? Murderer? Who killed who?
Now that you mention it, Lady Impuza was resting the whole time and hasn't heard yet. Actually, there's been an incident on the ship.
Did you hear that? It sounded like something just hit the floor.
What's going on?
Why is Captain Peacock so agitated? Did he drop one of his treasure chests?
It's coming from the guest rooms again?
Again? What's happening here?
Could it be? Oh, someone else has been murdered?
My shield is a stalwart fortress!
That noise! Something terrible might have happened again! I need to check it out!
No need to panic. That was me.
What? Little Van Helsing! Are you saying you killed someone this time?
No one's dead. I was conducting an experiment. Trying to verify a theory of mine.
Attempt? What ungraceful attempts have you been making aboard my ship?
Just as you all heard a heavy crash and immediately feared another murder, I believe Aaron's death is tied to that second tremor and sound. Are you ready?
This bed's too big. I can't get the rope tied around it.
How about this painting?
The painting's fine, but it's not heavy enough.
What about this mirror?
Same as the painting. We need something that weighs closer to a normal adult.
Then why don't I tie you up then?
Didn't you just say on deck that I'm too thin?
Wow, you sure can hold a grudge.
What are they doing?
How about this box?
It's a little too big, but the weight feels about right.
I've tied the rope!
I didn't know you could tie a sailor's knot.
Bob taught me. He said every proper sailor should know how.
I see.
So, what game are you playing?
We're testing if it's possible to strangle Aaron from outside the guest room.
Aaron was killed from outside. That's That's impossible.
Because if not, you're still the only one who could have done it.
I see. So Aaron was killed from outside.
The second door inside the guest room is this ventilation panel, and the rust on the rope matches the panel's corrosion. If Van Helsing can lift this box, about the weight of an adult, from the deck, it'll prove.
Is it secured? You do realize the sea winds are pretty strong up here, right?
All set! Start pulling! It's lifting, just as we expected.
You expected this too?
Maybe he's just not that strong?
It's difficult for one person alone. Besides, other sailors on deck would have noticed right away.
Then maybe it wasn't one person. With your strength, you'd need at least 100.
I'm not that weak. And if there were more people, it would have been even easier to spot.
Then maybe it wasn't a person pulling at all.
To think Silverhair would share her naive... Wait, I get it now. It's not about how many were pulling. It's about what was pulling.
You remember that strange incident on the ship earlier, don't you?
Oh my. Was it when I got caught snacking?
Given your habits, that hardly counts as strange. I meant the violent shaking, caused by that.
Seems the answer has come full circle. Back to where it all began.
I'm heading to the crew quarters. Silverhaired, you and the others come too.
Oh, not much strength, but pretty fast on his feet.
Let's go. The mystery is about to be solved.
That's Sailor Marlowe. He's in charge of inspecting the cabins right now.
If this is about the damaged floor, I can explain.
Ah, so the floor really is broken. Which one of you is footing the bill?
Protect El Dorado. Kill Bloodborne.
Something's wrong. Win or lose, I must survive.
Send the whole down!
This will be the final requiem.
And repel any foe that dares approach! Oh, evil! For the greater cause! Come at me!
Look forward! Send the whole down!
Strange. Those suspected carriers didn't follow us, but there's a trace of black blood here, too.
Why did you bring me to the kitchen? Are you hungry?
It's safer if you hide for now.
You can't beat them. Marlowe and the others aren't even fighters. They're weak.
No. These symptoms... If I'm right, they're showing early signs of black blood infection. If they hurt me, it's fine. If they hurt you, it would be a disaster.
Are you being protective because you like me?
If you're asking about black blood, it's a... Wait, what?
William said risking your safety to protect someone means you like them.
I'm not being reckless. I just trust my own strength.
Bob said people make excuses when they're too shy to admit they like someone.
I'm not making excuses. I've just dealt with this kind of enemy before.
Captain Goldland said rushing to explain yourself means you don't know how to talk to someone you like.
If it were Van Helsing here instead of you, I'd protect him the same way.
So you like Van Helsing too?
Your understanding of feelings seems to have come entirely from what the crew taught you.
Maybe because I grew up on this ship. I've never been to anywhere else. I only know these people.
But they're all single, right?
Oh, So everything they taught me about liking is wrong?
That's right. But didn't Aaron ever tell you anything?
Aaron? He never really talked to anyone. He just snuck around the ship doing his own thing.
So everyone got used to seeing him sneak around in the kitchen.
Yeah. Meanwhile, whenever I sneak into the kitchen, they always try to kick me out. Speaking of that, I remember something. After I bumped into him, and after he left, it sounded like he met someone right outside the door.
What did you say?
That was too easy.
Is this a dream? Did I...
Tis the right time according to fate.
That was too easy.
Let's keep moving forward.
What should I have for afternoon tea? Wait, I already had afternoon tea. So it must be dinner time now, huh? Looks like someone's here before me.
That should do it. Who's there? Amy! Didn't you just visit the kitchen not long ago?
Because I'm hungry again.
What a miscalculation. I thought I wouldn't run into anyone.
Calm down, Aaron. As a fellow snack thief, I won't tell anyone you were here.
Snack thief? Ah, right. Then it's agreed. No one knows we met here, okay?
Let's seal the deal with this dark bread. We each take a bite. Instant accomplices.
Ah, that's not necessary. I'm already full. I'll be going now. The kitchen is all yours.
Huh? Aaron, you dropped something. Oh, running off so fast. If you're not worried about it, it can't be important.
What are you doing down here? Don't you trust me? I've completed the task. You promised me.
Who's he talking to?
Let's talk somewhere else.
Somewhere else? He must have been taken to the guest room next door.
Are they about to do something dangerously forbidden?
It's dangerous, yes, but not in the way you're thinking. Wait, wasn't Jones supposed to be guarding the kitchen? No one except Amy was supposed to be here. That dutiful sailor mentioned Jones left briefly. Either someone snuck down during that time, or Jones himself.
Ah! Found it!
Found what? Is it what Aaron dropped?
I found my half-eaten dessert from earlier!
What are you eating?
It's Octo, the octopus the sailors caught this morning.
You give names to your food.
Of course. How else would I know who to thank for keeping me fed? Want a tentacle? It's from Octo.
No, thanks. Anyway, do you remember exactly where Aaron dropped that thing? It might be an important clue.
Should be near those two barrels by the door. Go check for yourself.
Was that my imagination? Did that barrel just move? Could what Aaron dropped be something alive?
Amy, come out. I know you're in the kitchen.
What are you doing?
Open the door! Marlowe's knocking!
Don't you understand? He's already...
Come out!
Marlowe, you shouldn't do this! The captain will be mad if you break the door.
Whether you call him Marlowe or Jack, he's no longer the person you knew.
Jack's with the captain, not here.
Win or lose, I must survive.
Simmer all down!
For the greater good! Stand here and repel any foe that dares! Come at me!
Simmer all doubt!
Did you kill Marlowe and the others? Then why are you looking for Aaron's killer if you've killed even more people?
No, they're not dead.
What's wrong? Did they contaminate an octopus? Why are they all twisted and wobbly like Octo?
What?
You forgot? Octo is the octopus I just ate.
No. What did you just say they ate?
Contaminated food. Everyone's always so careless about hygiene. They don't have my constitution. I never get stomach aches.
Could it be? I was wondering why the sailors got infected. If the food was contaminated with black blood, then that's why I smelled it the moment I entered the kitchen. But how did it get tainted? Was it brought in from the sea? Or did someone poison it deliberately? Amy, when you saw Aaron, what exactly was he doing? And what did he drop?
This. I found it while you were talking to yourself.
No doubt about it. It's the scent of black blood. Aaron poisoned the food. Damn it. How many sailors ate this? At this rate, this ship will end up like Moray. Amy, you haven't eaten... Have you?
Huh? Why did you knock away Blake?
Are you feeling unwell? Any coughing, fever, nausea?
No, just hungry.
It might not have taken effect yet. If worst comes to worst, she'll have to drink my blood just like Clive did.
Your blood? What does it taste like?
First, we need to find somewhere safe. You still have the storage room keys, right?
Yes, borrowed them from Jack.
I'm counting on you to lead the way.
That scared me half to death. We almost got caught.
This is what happens when you move around.
They suddenly started staring at me. So much for your promise that we'd never be found in here. I knew I shouldn't have trusted you.
This is what happens when you move around.
You just said that.
Who were those two just now?
I dozed off in the barrel. It's surprisingly cozy. I only caught something about stealing.
So they're investigating us for stowing away.
This is terrible. What are we going to do?
Just keep hiding.
Sounds pretty lively out there. When can we get out of here? Can I go join the excitement?
Just keep hiding.
Oh, you just said that.
Awaiting the next task. Is this a dream? Did I...
That was too easy.
So, without my permission, you conducted experiments to verify whether Aaron could be strangled from outside his cabin. Well, what were your findings?
My conclusion is this. For an average person, it would be nearly impossible to single-handedly hoist and strangle Aaron from the deck. Unless they possessed a strength similar to Bob's.
I knew he was suspicious. He was probably just putting on an act to frame me.
What? That's not true! I would never harm my family!
I'm not suspecting Bob. I simply wanted to demonstrate how difficult it would be for anyone to accomplish this from the deck. Having the strength is only part of the equation. The other part is the deck environment.
What Mr. Van Helsing means is that any suspicious activity would have easily drawn the attention of the crew patrolling the deck at the time.
It seems there are still a few clever ones among those who associate with the silver-haired one.
Wait! What is that supposed to mean?
So after all that, you simply circle back to proving that Aaron was still killed inside the guest cabin.
What? Then... that means... Amy is still the prime suspect!
I never said that.
Oh! I knew there had to be another possibility. Right, Mr. Van Helsing?
What is difficult to achieve with human hands can sometimes be accomplished by other means.
I've got it. It must have been the fangs! It was this Bloodborne after all! Those razor-sharp fangs would be perfect!
If so, I'd just bite the rope in half. This big oaf.
I understand now. It's the tool.
I had the crew inspect the deck earlier. Regrettably, they found no trace of any unsightly tools.
Naturally. The crew wouldn't have noticed, because the tool wasn't left behind. Because that's the ship itself.
What did you say?
Ah, so you two share a brain. Or more precisely, like the mast and helm of this ship.
Mr. Van Helsing, could you explain that in simpler terms? I'm not quite following.
It's clear if you look at the ship's cross-section.
The culprit prepared a long rope in advance, looping it over the yardarm on the mast so that both ends dropped to opposite sides of the deck. One end was fed through the ventilation panel into the guest cabin. The rust marks on the rope left by the panel are solid evidence.
The other end was wound around the helm inside the crew quarters, directly opposite the cabin.
Ah, I get it now. That's why the rope I untied was tied there.
Because of some information I didn't know, I actually fell behind that oaf.
Lady Impuza seems to be developing a competitive streak, even in this peculiar situation.
The next step was simple. Since there's a pulley on the mast, turning the helm would draw the rope from the crew quarters and easily hoist whatever was tied on the cabin side.
Van Helsing! You even investigated the pulleys installed on my ship?
It was merely a logical deduction, but since you've confirmed it, Captain Goldland, I know my hypothesis is correct.
But, like what little Van Helsing pointed out, how could the patrol crew not notice the rope?
Because there were always many ropes hanging around the mast, and with the ship rocking at the time, one rope moving wouldn't have stood out.
Huh. Listening to all this, the murderer must have been quite smart.
No, they made 3 detrimental mistakes. Mistakes that immediately revealed their identity.
Ah, so it's him.
Van Helsing, a word of caution. I know who you're about to accuse, but without sufficient evidence, I won't accept it.
Huh? Who is it? Don't tell me. Are we the only ones still clueless?
What are you looking at? I already know who it is, too. Unlike you, Right, Lifeless Eyes. The culprit must be that person who was at the helm.
That's right. It was him.
Huh? I knew it! Even though I'm not totally sure who died, I definitely already figured out the killer.
One at the helm? Are you serious?
The one Van Helsing wants to accuse is William, my good-for-nothing little brother.
And here I thought you were going to say something serious, but you're just shifting the blame from one person to another. Little Van Helsing, if you can't explain yourself properly, you won't even need the captain to deal with you. As first mate of this ship, I won't forgive such insolence!
I will make you see the truth. As I said, William made 3 fatal mistakes that exposed him as the culprit. The first mistake was when he turned the helm to control the rope in the crew quarters and jammed the rudder.
So that's why the ship lurched back then?
Exactly. The unexpected jam caused a violent shake, immediately drawing our attention to the crew quarters.
True. If we hadn't rushed over, he would have had time to retrieve the rope without anyone noticing.
His incompetence as a sailor carried over into his work as a murderer. Just as you pointed out, First Mate Bob. His second mistake? The knot tied to the helm wasn't even a proper sailor's knot.
Hardly conclusive, Van Helsing. William isn't the only one aboard who can't tie a sailor's knot.
While the first 2 mistakes narrowed our suspicions, the third mistake will serve as the most telling evidence.
What? There shouldn't be any more evidence. The rope on the deck was already...
That's right, Captain. You were the one who cut and disposed of the rope that should have remained at the mast. That's why you arrived at the scene later than us. You noticed that out-of-place rope on the way.
But... why would the captain?
He must have been trying to protect his brother.
All of this is conjecture. Without producing the supposed rope, you cannot prove it existed. Much less that it was used to kill Aaron.
Then, all we need to do is find that rope, and both the captain and the killer will have nothing left to say.
I suspect Captain Goldland's confidence comes from having disposed of the rope at sea the moment he discovered it.
I know nothing of any rope. All I know is that everything you've said is slander against my family, and I demand you cease this discourtesy.
Hey, Lifeless Eyes! You're really just going to stand there and take that? Tell him you have evidence!
No, I don't have any physical evidence. Whatever we might have found, I believe the captain is already destroyed. He is far more calculating than his brother.
We've come this far with the deductions, yet we still can't bring the killer to justice?
In that case, I declare this matter closed. Given your service in protecting the El Dorado, I'll spare you the need to apologize to William and myself.
Captain! Little Van Helsing!
When did I ever say I had no evidence?
What did you say?
But you just said...
I said I had no physical evidence. I never said that I had no witness.
This incident, someone saw it?
More precisely, someone was involved. This was William's third fatal mistake. His plan required an accomplice.
An accomplice?
It's easy to deduce. In William's plan, he merely placed the noose in the guest cabin.
Ah, but Aaron wouldn't have willingly put his own head into it.
Exactly. And according to the testimony we gathered earlier, William was never seen near the kitchen or the guest cabins.
Right. Before he went to the helm, he was pestering us about our invitation.
That's why none of us ever suspected William at the time.
Oh, so you speak. You've been standing there so quietly, I thought you were just another piece of furniture. Like those dusty suits of armor upstairs.
This is why William went to such lengths to stage Aaron's death. Even if the captain covered for him, the church's guards were still aboard. It was a clever plan, but what he never expected was that I would be on this ship. Looking back, my arrival was his greatest miscalculation. Far worse than his 3 earlier mistakes.
Wow. That was the most pompous, self-absorbed speech yet.
Allow me to interrupt your self-admiration, Van Helsing. You said William had an accomplice. Tell me then, who is it?
It pains me to say it, but this person was meant to safeguard the ship alongside me. Yet somehow, he became an accomplice to crime.
No, you can't mean...
The one guarding the deck entrance to the guest cabins, who briefly left his post.
Jones. Unlike me, he is no stranger to guarding this ship. He must have been quite familiar with William for some time.
How utterly inelegant, Van Helsing. You are determined to accuse William, even if it means dragging your own companion into this disgrace. Have you no regard for the church's reputation?
Goldland, I understand your desire for dignity and grace. But their mistake is standing between me and the truth. Jones truly despises me. But I know that hatred stems from his pride in his duty. I do not know how William persuaded him to become an accomplice, but I believe there is still a sense of justice left in him. If we question him, we can uncover the whole truth.
If you're talking about your walking armor subordinate, he's in the rest area at the end of this floor. I even overheard him talking to someone.
That must be our culprit. Perfect. Saves me the trouble of questioning everyone one by one. Let's go.
Do not forget whose ship you stand upon. At sea, I am the law. I do not care if you are the Silver Cross or even a student of the Bell Ringers. I will not allow you to...
I won't allow harm to come to our family, even if they have committed an unforgivable sin. Punishment must come from the captain.
Bob, you...
Go, Captain! Teach William a lesson he won't forget. As for the others, leave them to me.
First Mate Bob, you're siding with sin and sentiment. Shall I take this as your betrayal to our doctrine of truth?
Perhaps one day, Van Helsing, you will come to understand just how merciless the truth we once upheld truly is. But it is emotion that makes us human. Without it, what difference would there be between us and the black blood beasts we once hunted?
Hey, what? This guy's aura is completely different from when he was picking fights earlier.
And that weapon he just drew. It's a future artifact.
The same kind Lifeless Eyes carries around? Huh. That elf has something that dangerous too.
After all, First Mate Bob was once a hunter of the church. Or perhaps I should say, former 8th of the Silver Cross, Robert Lawrence.
What? This elf was from the church too! And not just any grunt. He held a major rank?
By the time I joined the Silver Cross, that rank was already vacant. But there were many rumors about where Robert, the former 8th, had disappeared to. Who would have thought? The man who once despised the sea would become a sailor. And even rise to first mate of the El Dorado, the very ship he was once tasked to investigate.
I won't explain anything, because as I said, you are not yet capable of understanding. Among all the Silver Cross throughout history, you were the brightest. You were too skilled at finding the truth, which made you firmly believe that truth is absolute law. Only a fool like me, left behind by truth itself, could see the true darkness behind it.
Those who hold a rank in the Silver Cross are all masters of future artifacts. Even long after retirement, they far surpass ordinary men. He's no common opponent.
Come forth, Truth Hunter, witch and Bloodborne. The Silver Cross Hunter you see before you no longer fights for so-called truth. I am Bob, first mate of the El Dorado. I fight for my people!
Win or lose, I must survive.
Stand here and repel any foe that dares approach!
Sever all doubt!
This will be the final requiem.
Come at it!
Evil!
For the greater side! Gosh, stand here and repel any foe that dares approach!
Sever all doubt!
This will be the final requiem.
Come at it! For the greater good! Come at
Should I feel relieved? In these years since I left, my successor has grown so strong.
In recent years, the Church has made breakthroughs in future artifact research. For you to contend using an older model, it's truly admirable. You're not activating the metamorphosis? Even the old models were built with a final form.
As you say, young Van Helsing. Both I and this weapon are old models. We've nothing left to become.
You've been away from the front lines for too long. Your eyes no longer hold any killing intent. You no longer even care about victory or defeat. The hunter Robert, who once mercilessly slaughtered heretics. Has he truly been lost to the sea?
You may have heard of a fool. One who lost everything to the sea. Family, friends, hope. He sought to defy the sea itself, to duel it to the death.
And the sea swallowed him without even raising a ripple.
But he gained a new life, and found a new family.
So now he wishes to stand against me, for the sake of that family.
Yes, if these old bones would allow it, he would not hesitate. I'm sorry, Captain Goldland. I leave the rest to you.
All those touching words, and you still killed him! You heartless demon!
He's only unconscious, and not from our attacks. It was from the strain of wielding the future artifact. That drained all his strength.
Those weird weapons of yours are future artifacts too, right? Why aren't you out cold?
I just said, the Church's research has advanced... Why am I explaining anything to you? A Bloodborne who will inevitably become my enemy.
More importantly, Mr. Van Helsing, Captain Goldland slipped away during the commotion. Shouldn't we pursue him?
I believe he went to inform William, the true culprit. As for William's current whereabouts, according to Miss Bathory, wasn't he just in the break room at the end of the hallway with Jones?
If the person speaking with that armored man next door is the culprit you mentioned, then he should still be there.
What makes you so certain?
Because if anyone had left that room at the end of the hallway, we would have seen them. We've been fighting here the entire time.
To think Lady Impuzo would notice something like that.
So much for all the talk about observation and deduction from lifeless eyes. It's not that difficult.
If they're all still in that break room, it spares me the trouble of questioning them one by one. Let's go. It's time to confront the true culprit.
Do you realize how foolish you've been? I don't understand, Chris. Should I call you Captain Goldland, since we're still on the ship? You of all should know that harming a family member is a capital offense aboard this ship. You killed Aaron. Family. It's sickening. We're the only two aboard who bear the Goldland name. I'm your real brother, not them. You ungrateful fool, you.
You, Captain Goldland. Blaming William now won't change anything. We need to find a way...
Silence! You're just an outsider. Fine. We'll settle this later. Why did you choose to act now of all times? But that Silvercross Van Helsing aboard. He looked like nothing but a pampered noble who inherited his title. Why would I be afraid of him? You think you're smarter than him? He's already seen through everything. If I hadn't cleared the evidence you left on the deck, you'd have been exposed long ago. Even if he is that capable, he couldn't possibly anticipate my contingency plan. Just wait a little longer. Always so pleased with your petty schemes. That's why you'll never amount to anything. Bob won't be able to stall him for long. Van Helsing will be here any moment.
What? Van Helsing's already on to us. Those footsteps outside. It's over. It's all over.
I told you to keep quiet. And now that you're the only witness left, I have no choice but to silence you permanently. After all, only the dead stay silent.
Awaiting the next task.